A 6.5-hour flight from Sydney to Bali turned into a 25-hour nightmare for dozens of schoolies bound for the Indonesian island when Mount Agung erupted. Jetstar flight JQ37 left Sydney on Saturday evening, but was forced to turn around 90 minutes short of Denpasar Airport because of ash and smoke spewing from the volcano. The Jetstar plane's 320 passengers were taken to Darwin, then flown to Cairns because the Northern Territory capital had no accommodation. While in Darwin, Ferment en route for schoolies were removed from the plane by the Australian Federal Police because of their rowdiness. It's understood the men have gone on to fly to Bali. Flights from Sydney, Adelaide, Townsville, Perth, and Melbourne to Bali on the budget carrier were all cancelled yesterday. It's a safety decision. Volcanic ash can cause damage to the engine, so if there's volcanic ash in the area we won't fly, a spokesman said when asked why Jetstar would not fly there when other airlines continued to. The passengers from Sydney were forced to spend the night at the Cairns airport terminal, with some returning to Sydney on Sunday afternoon, some remaining in North Queensland and others being diverted to Melbourne, all hoping to make it to Bali to celebrate the end of their education. We had been on the plane for 5 hours, and we got turned around to Darwin and we just sat on the runway for 2 hours, Rosie Buman, 18, told the Daily Telegraph at Sydney Airport on Sunday afternoon. She and 9 friends from St. Clair's College Waverley had been planning a trip to Bali for the entire year, with each girl paying $800 for a villa in Seminyak for a week. There were 180 seats on the plane out of Cairns. They said the rest of us would just have to wait for tomorrow, she added. 3 of Buman's friends were able to return to Sydney, where they hoped to fly to Bali from immediately, but 6 were diverted to Melbourne. On Sunday, Jetstar resumed flights back to Bali but acknowledged not all of their passengers would be able to fly straight away.